So, with the Final Stand DLC expected to drop sometime in the next week or two, I thought I would go ahead and make this video detailing everything you should, or need to know in regards to this expansion pack. Pretty much all there is to know about the final DLC wrapped up tight in a single video for your convenience. Now first off, if you would like to still participate in the CTE to test these maps ahead of time, that is still possible as of October 21st. Now I don't know if it will still be accessible when you guys are viewing this video, but if it is, then make sure to go over there and test it. You're not only helping out DICE, but you're allowing yourself early access to play on these maps. Given the fact that they aren't completed yet, it still gives you a good feel for the map and whether or not you will like it when the DLC officially arrives. Now I've actually been playing it quite a bit, and my favorite map so far has to be Hangar 21. Nothing beats close quarter infantry fighting like that map, plus it has a very large outdoor area for plenty of vehicular combat. Moving on to the release date for the DLC. Now I would have to say either October 28th or November 4th for premium, and then 2 weeks afterwards for everyone else. Now bear in mind, these are not confirmed whatsoever. This DLC is still in the beta over on the CTE like I just said, so given a rough estimate with what I've played so far, those dates come pretty damn close in my opinion. Now obviously if I'm wrong, then I'll put up an annotation on the screen or something along those lines to let you guys know. So basically keep an eye out on the 28th or the 4th because those two are very possible release dates for Final Stand. Next up, the weapons and gadgets. Now, unless DICE changes this at the last minute, there will not be any new weapons coming with the DLC. I think it's safe to say that there are enough weapons in the game already, so there really isn't any need for new ones. Now, in my opinion, I would have liked to see new weapons since that is my favorite part of each DLC. I mean, just using the same old weapons over and over again is just boring and repetitive, so I definitely wanted new weapons, but I don't really think we will get any with this DLC. Now as for the battle pickups, we are actually getting two new ones, the Rorsch MK1 Railgun and the XD1 Accipiter. Now I'm sure you guys have seen a load of different videos about the Railgun already, but for those of you that don't know, this thing is a laser beam sniper rifle essentially. Now since Final Stand is very futuristic, it's obviously going to have prototypes for futuristic weapons. Now the Railgun is a very accurate weapon, with the only downside being that you have to let it charge up after pulling the trigger. So if you're going after a moving target, that gives you a bit of a challenge when using this thing. Now from my time playing on the CTE and using the Railgun, I have to say I'm quite impressed with how it fits in with the theme for the DLC and the balancing that it has. Anyways, let's move on to the XD1 Accipiter. This is the multiple kill vehicle that we saw in the premium trailer a few months ago. Now again, this is a battle pack item and isn't as overpowered as it seems to be. Basically, it is a flying minigun that is very easy to destroy through normal gunfire. I mean, yeah, it looks cool and is fun to use, but I just don't see myself using it all too often. The only gadget that we seem to be getting is called the DS3 Decoy, and judging by the title, I think it's pretty damn obvious as to what this thing does. If you throw it down after a few seconds, it will activate, and on your enemy's minimap, it will deploy an orange Dorito icon at the decoy's location, giving them the impression that somebody is there firing. So once they get over there and find out that there isn't actually anyone there, it essentially gives you the perfect time to kill them, so I can definitely see some instances where this could come in handy, maybe in rush or domination modes. Now as for the maps, like usual, we're getting 4 all new ones: Giants of Karelia, Hammerhead, Hangar 21, and Operation Whiteout. These 4 maps take place in Russian wintry landscapes, so they're kind of wide open. Now Giants of Karelia is a very wide open rural map with rocky cliffs. It's a very good map for conquest and open map modes. As for Hammerhead, this map is a snowy map that features a tunnel submarine base as one of the main focal points on the map. And the third map, Hangar 21, is by far my favorite. It offers a very wide open outdoor area and infantry focused Titan hangar. Overall, it is one of the best when it comes to map design. And finally, Operation Whiteout is another snowy map with some military buildings scattered around the map. The vehicles that are coming with the Final Stand DLC are the Snowmobile and the HT-95 hover tank. Now the hover tank isn't as good as you think it is. It's very hard to control with ease but has a high maneuverability. So all around it's different, but I just don't see myself using it too often. As for the Snowmobile, these things are scattered throughout a majority of the maps that have snow. They are pretty much weak transport vehicles like the quad bikes, so all around the vehicles are pretty new and innovative with this DLC. I don't think we've ever seen a Snowmobile in Battlefield before. Anyway, that is everything you guys need to know about Final Stand, maps, release dates, vehicles, and more. Now if you guys felt this video was very informative, a like would be much appreciated, and in addition to that, make sure to let me know your favorite feature about the Final Stand DLC down in the comments. Last but not least, if you are new around here and not already, then make sure to subscribe for more Battlefield 4 information. As always, thank you for watching, this has been Zynov, and I'll see you in the next one.